Well, everyone, I thought I'd make this video to show you how my I guess my post-apocalyptic Walking Dead after the fall. I think I'm calling this diorama. Um, Literally just finished it. I just put the last few touches on it. Um, I thought I'd give you this sort of finished sort of walk around. Um, I was going to put more figures on, but I think in the end, I thought just the two, just as a focal point, and then this guy sort of sat up top. I think in the end, I thought the balance was just about right with the all the elements that I wanted to put together. I did try it with some more figures, but in the end, it looked a little bit too overloaded, to be honest. Really like the way the zombie in the pipe sort of turned out. I was really worried about putting that, I guess, that toxic waste in there as well. So I kind of was a bit worried that that wouldn't sort of flow properly. What it is, it's lime green UV resin. So I just put a lot in the end of the pipe and just let it sort of flow out, just to get the sort of colour and the movement I wanted. And put the zombie in, and then just hit it with a bunch of with my UV torch, and it set off like a rock. But it still looks like it's flowing, which is amazing. So I'm really pleased with the way that's turned out. Let me just move it around slightly. As I said, I thought just two figures would be ideal for this. I picked these up a long time ago, including the sort of, I don't know what you call him, the executive zombie in his suit. Really try to make the figures as three-dimensional as possible. Really happy with the stalker figure. A lot of time and effort to try and get the actual uniform right, the folds, etc. Really happy with how the backpack has turned out. Very happy with that. I kind of hit on on a sort of technique. I did use the zenithal shading to begin with, but to get the kind of subtle changes in tone on the texture, particularly on the backpack and the folds of the clothing, I used dry brushing, and that worked absolutely fantastically, really well. If you get the brush unloaded just enough, you can brush in very small details. So for me, the dry brush technique was absolutely fantastic. As I said, the actual background is an alternative miniatures 1/35 scale diorama, which I've added to sort of massively, lots of additional material to get the diorama to this stage. I kind of kept unpacking the detailing really until I kind of ran out of diorama accessories. That's kind of why I stopped. The satellite dishes. I think that might be an MB kit. The lighting, etc., came from another kit. The actual lights themselves, I'll show you in a second. I quite like the little rat sat on the lamppost. And also the smaller diorama accessories, the leaf litter, etc. I tried to pack in some detail down to this corner. I thought it kind of needed something, so I thought maybe a crate with maybe a teddy bear that's seen better days. Some pop bottles and some milk cartons, just to give it some detail in that corner. As I say, I'll pull out for a second because I also have put some electrics into this, which I will now switch on. Hang on a second. So that's the electrics I put. I wanted definitely a flashing red light over the sign. That was quite easy to do. Then I used a flickering white LED just for that effect. I think it gives it a sort of eerie look and kind of fits with the post-apocalyptic sort of theme. That the lighting wouldn't work correctly, and it just kind of adds a little bit of I guess a little bit of drama to it. If I pull back actually, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off my overhead light if I can reach it. So you'll get an idea of what it's like with the actual lighting effects on. So if I just pull back slightly, you can kind of see how that looks with the lighting effects, which I think work quite well. Again, it's just LEDs, which I've run into the base, because this is a perspex box which this will fit into. There's a cover to go over this, so I fitted the electrics into the bottom of this to a external USB power supply. So you literally just plug it in when you want to switch the lights on, so you don't have to worry about changing the batteries. It's all powered sort of externally, but that's kind of how the lighting looks. So that's my sort of post-apocalyptic diorama complete. I think if I have to call it something, I think I'll call it sort of after the fall. I think that's what I'm calling this one. But that's the diorama complete. So I guess off to the next one. Cheers.